In this episode of our special series on ISRO, we will take a look at the exciting decade of the 1980s and beyond. From Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma's journey to space in 1984 to reaching Mars in its first attempt with the Mangalyaan mission in 2014, India has witnessed many such feats achieved by ISRO. Between both these landmark events, India has taken huge strides by building capacities in establishing a constellation of over 15 INSAT satellites into Earth's orbit for communication and weather monitoring purposes. ISRO has also developed a number of cost-effective and reliable satellite launch systems that includes robust launch capacity and technologies that have catapulted India into the elite group of space-faring nations. Speaking of which, on 15th of February 2017, ISRO's Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle PSLV C-37 has successfully launched 104 satellites into orbit on a single mission.
We have now a number of communication satellites which we have built, very advanced communication satellites, INSAT 4, 5, 6 and so on, operating in different frequencies and capabilities. Towards launching this kind of a thing, we developed GSLV Mark-2, Mark-3 now operational. So these are major capabilities and milestones for putting satellites into orbit, especially for navigation and communication.
ISRO's track record speaks for itself. The success of PSLV, GSLV and missions like Chandrayaan, Mangalyaan have taken India's space program from strength to strength, making our country Aatmanirbhar in space technology and its many applications which in turn have empowered our country. India is now self-reliant in communications, broadcast, navigation, weather systems, just to name a few. We have become self-reliant in a host of space applications and, importantly, a range of satellite launch systems which are also used by a number of other nations. In fact, ISRO has placed nearly 350 satellites of 34 countries into the Earth's orbits. ISRO is now moving into the future of space research in India with the development of heavier lift launch vehicles, human spaceflight projects, and perhaps a space station in future. This and much more in this episode dedicated to India's space program and ISRO, as we celebrate 75 years of India's independence on our show, Science for a Self-Reliant, only on India Science.